Good evening. Welcome back to the world of the first Descendant. It's been a while since I played that. I had gone through the major story content in Breakdown season like 3.2 or what have you. I ended up picking up Diane and I had done some grinding to develop her as well as a couple others, but I wanted to get some more story built up before I jump back in and stream this again. I've got a bit of stuff it looks like that I'm looking forward to experiencing that I've heard about. And then with the new release, which we're starting that today of season 4, The Great Clash. Hopefully, this will be an interesting head to head combat with Karel, and there's the new Raven character release. So, a lot of stuff going on. So, let's jump into it. All right. Great Clash, Transcendent Weapons. New Trials, Karel's Mothership. Final main battle. Start game. Completed research, you say? Attendance. Okay. You got mail. Alright, what do we got? I'll take that. I'll take that as well. I want to be rich, you say? What we set to? Display. That's what I'm looking for. 16.9. We'll try. We are set to 4K. That is way too small. That is not what I was trying to do. I wanted to check out this. Whoops. Full screen. Keep. That is not what I told you to do. So it forces it. It can't just. What are we doing here? Keep. Okay. Good grief. That was kind of silly. Oh, let's see. The store is open.
Officer, give this Descendant the goods.
Let's see. Sell blueprints. No. There's a particular type of modifier used for transcendent weapons that I heard about, and I'm curious if this is the vendor for it or not. This is not the vendor for it. Okay. Let's check. Oops. Almost a little too far. Send it mission word. Daily content. Weekly content. Nothing about the vendor. Oh, well, I have to see where that comes out of. Interesting. Let's see where we are in our quest lines. Waiting message. Reach tracking. Tactical support control. Trials have arrived. Talk to Annis. Main quests. Amelia has something. Kingsfield Complex. Let's go take care of that.
I'm Ecker from Data Intelligence. How can I help you?
And West. Kingston Field. We are off. Oh, good grief. Would you stop that? All right. Sorry, I was having to fight with OBS. Apparently, just trying to run this particular game on the main screen in 2K is causing my other monitor to freak out, and OBS got very difficult to see anything on.
Good to see you, Descendant. I've been expecting you. Thanks to your assistance, we've been able to assess enemy movements in each zone more efficiently. However, what we've discovered is troubling to say the least.
You sound too
We need
chipper.
your help with another mission. Please take a look at this. A few days ago, most of the commanders from the Legion of Immortality who were deployed in Hagios evacuated the zone. The commanders in the Agna Desert, the White Knight Gulch, and the fortress all did the same. All of them have been lying low since then. A recon squad has eyes on each zone. Then, early this morning, a large fleet of Vulgus warships were spotted on the move in the Agna Desert. So far, this appears to be a simple redeployment rather than an invasion. But we have no idea if or when they might change course. Descendant, please head to the 3 affected zones immediately. Assess the situation, and support the Descendant Corps dispatch there. This is tough. It's a serious challenge, but assigning missions to someone quick and reliable is my only option. I'm worried about the 2 Descendants in the Agna Desert. Oh, please don't tell anyone I said that. I know they've been getting along better recently, and are doing their best not to let their personal feelings get in the way during missions. But if they start fighting again, please step in.
Thanks for the heads up. Let's see. In the desert. I just have to talk to you, apparently. That works. How dare you make it easy for me to jump right into the story? I need to wander at least for a good 20 minutes getting lost first. Sometimes you just need to swap weapons. I can't see. Why are you doing this to me? I am. I suppose that's one way to compensate for it. There we go. Your face. Good grief. Health and shields, please. How did I get stuck doing this by myself? What happened to all my fellow people here? That's one ship down. I guess they expected me to take that down while I was fighting the people. You were sadly mistaken. Okay. What is going on here? Hopefully that wasn't malfunctioning. Hello, Blaze. It would be those two, yep.
Huh. You're our backup from HQ? Unfortunately, the situation here has gotten away from us. Vulgus battleships just keep appearing. But if you're not here because of the operation, I wonder...
They must have been worried about sending Ajax and me out here by ourselves. You never know which way our guns could be pointing.
Your jokes have gotten a little extreme, Glay.
So she's
Try raising
joking.
a daughter like Daya. You need to be a little extreme sometimes when you're a mother.
Well, I'm grateful that you feel comfortable enough with me now to share a joke at least.
Save the touchy-feely stuff. Alpha's gone, we barely made it back alive, and our enemies are on their way. So
I've been on a
instead of
break,
just
as I
sitting
mentioned at the start of
there, how about
this.
we put into action those
I
plans
had
we were
finished
talking
a
about?
lot of the main
As
story
you know,
content, and I wanted there to
Sounds
be
good.
some more to catch up
Before
with.
you arrived, we were discussing the RK weapon that we used to pull the Ironheart out of the Red Sphere. If we can reactivate that weapon, we could take on enemies way beyond what any Descendant could handle by themselves. We could eliminate the Vulgus battleships in this desert. Our enemies seem to be aware of the range of the Albion orbital defense batteries and that our defenses are vulnerable to horizontal fire. If we can get our hands on even one more powerful air defense weapon, our skyways will become that much easier to defend.
After all I've done to get Daya back, I can't let Albion fall. Not to mention Alpha's sacrifice.
You're right. Like I said, Glay, you should return to Albion. I can handle this alone. You should be with Daya as much as possible before the situation escalates further.
Ajax. All right. Thank you. I owe you again.
It's the least I can do. I need to take care of things here. Can you help me secure the RK weapon?
I think I can do that. Could be being optimistic, but we will see now, won't we? Shield breaker. Oh, that was genius. I should pay attention to know, yeah, what was behind me.
You'll have to hold them off and buy as much.
Hold them off? What do you think this is? Summer school? I have to stay in the ring. Yeah. No worries. I just hope everything's not acting all wonky. Something about doing any kind of streaming, it seems to be one thing or another that ends up happening. Okay. Time to land. No, 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 not again. Don't fall off. You know what? Why am I taking damage? That's Ajax. I don't know. I've noticed that depending on your settings, when it gets really crazy busy on the screen, when you've got a lot of mobs and combat and effects going on, it can cause the visuals to break up a bit, get a bit snowy in a sense. But aside from that,
We've retrieved the RK weapon, but it's in bad shape. Those Vulgus scumbags must have damaged it so that we couldn't use it again. It must have been too tough for them to destroy completely, but
it could also be whether or not there's enough content to keep it actively busy. If people are just playing it and grinding out characters,
actually destroy it. I'll stay here to
it's
guard the weapon
kind of
just in
useful,
case.
but
It's also a good vantage
an
point to
abbreviated
keep an eye on
version of
Vulgus
it to
fleet.
explain
Thank you for your help.
and not actually going through the full grind probably is advisable. I did a full grind on Ultimate Bunny just to give an idea what it's like to go completely free to play getting an ultimate, what kind of time commitment that it took. But aside from that, the rest of them, I'll grind a few things, but if it ends up being really boring, I won't necessarily stream it. So where are we going now? Move to Albion. My particular issue is I've noticed that some games do a little bit better if you do it in 2K versus 4K. But by doing that, for some reason, my alternative screen is freaking out and it's making it difficult to actually get certain items to fit on the screen, which doesn't make sense since it was an HD auxiliary monitor in the first place. And since I only changed the game, why is every other resolution arguing with me on every other monitor? Go figure. Probably overriding something in the PC and not the game itself, if I had to guess. Hello. What do we got going on here? Latent conspiracy. Legion immortality commander scattered across. Situation in the desert has been resolved. Commander appeared in White Knight Cult is still shrouded in mystery. Descendants have been dispatched to White Knight Gulch. Data has not yet been collected. Return their objectives. Proceed to White Knight Gulch. You await my safe return. Okay. Let's go talk to everyone's favorite researcher. Well, snarky researcher.
Oh.
Hello, Annis. Research request. We'll collect that. Can never apparently have enough of those. Make some more. Let's see here. Descendant. Where do you research? Amorphous material. Void space after the void erosion incident. Shape shifting device. That will be the next character I try to collect. Infogrid extract. Just something to sell, I guess. Let's see.
I have designed a special battlefield for your faction, as you are in sore need of new weapons and strategies. This is the
I thought we were
Trial,
doing pretty good.
a simulated battlefield created from the combat data that humanity has collected so far. However, it is not a literal simulation of reality. This battlefield is free of real-world constraints. Descendant potential, firearm performance, and enemy threats. Everything is designed to exceed the limits of reality.
And the point of
It
this?
may seem like paradise to some, but remember that this simulation is meant to push Descendants to their limits, so that they can go beyond them. This is why it is called the Trial. If you are ready, commence the trial and produce some meaningful data for me. Everything you experience will help to secure the foundations of the advancement of humanity.
Okay. Hey Shiny, how you doing tonight? 6 hours. Accelerate research. Okay. I'll take that. Let's see. Check something really quick. Okay. Just learn Microsoft. Is removing Windows in September. Well, that's not great. They have this habit of getting rid of useful things and adding garbage.
I'll find out everything for you.
Support requests. Okay. Where's the next quest taking us to? Journal. Lack of information. Face trials. Gulch. That is where we're headed. Always spectacular. I am here.
Did HQ send you to spy on us to see if we're slacking off?
It's the law of resting. You study for 10 hours, play for 5 minutes, and your parents always catch you during those 5 minutes. Isn't that right, Sister Antonietta the Gamer?
Ugh.
Serena, turn that off after this round. We need to go out on recon.
After this round.
Alpha entrusted me with this duty. I absolutely must conquer this game at its ultimate difficulty.
Finish it when we get back from recon. The Vulgus fleet is still hovering around the edges of the White Knight Gulch. Oh, that? Alpha ordered Serena to play that game as part of her electronic warfare training. That's our commander for you. Somehow he saw that Serena has gamer's blood in her veins.
How about you, Harris?
Nice.
Have you gotten used to RK and your new gear yet?
I'm still stiff, but it's much better than being bedridden. As long as I take my immunization agent on time, I'll be just fine. Enough to get a crack at that bastard Corel.
Don't overdo it. Speaking of which, it's time for your immunization agent shot. Hey, I'd like you to take Harris's place and do some ground recon.
I told you I'm fine.
Ugh! Is this truly a game? How does it continue to defeat me? This possessed demon of a...
Hey, stop! Stop it! Go outside and get some fresh air. Now.
Alpha gave Serena a game that's too hard for her. Since she can't beat it, and you're off recon duty, go get some different games from Albion.
Got it. I guess I should go before she breaks the console. Alright, I'll send you the info for my usual recon route. Sorry you have to take over.
Ugh. I am ashamed of myself. Alpha would not have granted me this console to have me behave in such a way. I shall leave on this reconnaissance mission of atonement and penance without delay.
Whatever, let's get going. The White Knight Gulch is a big place.
Battlefield, switch to Descendant Bunny. Recon.
I will not be afraid.
All right. Initiate the recon launch. Okay, so there we go. Get the story moving. Tick, 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 tick. Move to collect environmental data. Interesting way to collect data. Oh, crap. I got too much thrust. Wow, that was completely wild and off. Let's not use the vehicle, shall we? Yeah. Bunny's got it going on. Let's see. No, grab the bike. And still miss the location. Oh! Oh! So close. Ran you over. Oh!
Hey, you see him?
I am relaying our
Just
current coordinates. Please
barely.
join us.
Get back here! Damn it, where'd it go? Meters. Eliminate the surveillance. Bunny's thighs save lives. I'm back.
It's the Vulgus fleet. They're moving.
I have some
outside the
semblance of
range
control
Albion orbital
when
defense
I am
batteries.
not on a
This is
bike.
why
When
they
I'm
went
on a
after the
bike,
final
it's
defense
all
code.
over.
If the defense system goes down, they'll have a direct shot at Albion.
The demons possess many ships. I did not know that 100 years ago. My companions and I believed we would achieve victory within our lifetime. It was vain of us to hope in this way. Our battles were nothing but mere vexations to them.
But all of those small vexations added up and led us to where we are now. That's why Alpha never gave up.
Wearing badass suits of armor.
That's Serena, and you'll be banned from playing games.
I shall hold that ever present in my mind, Kyle.
Me and Serena will do some aerial recon to check the size of the fleet. I'll leave you to go report to HQ. Catch you later.
I'm going back to Albion? Already? Okay. I see a cube with my name on it. Whoa, hold it. There's a cylinder. Ooh, hello. Which way is it? I did a complete PvE, free to play grind to get her. It was an adventure, let's just say. Huh. I'm not getting a single ping. I think her ultimate outfit so far is the best one for Bunny. The Predator one that she's got is okay, but it doesn't really capture the eye as much. Oh, someone's already got Raven. Oh, they're either ground her or purchase her, one of the two. Switch to Descendant Bunny. Talk to the data analyst. I ran too far. Approaching the shadow. I've been waiting for you to return. Beginning analysis. Insufficient data. I wish I was better at my job, he says. I need more info. Next area is the fortress. Monitoring. Who's there at the fortress? Okay. Let's see, F1. Into the battlefield. The ultimate bunny guide. Oh, this is for developing her. The ultimate bunny build guide. I wonder if it's like a progression to get you into a current meta build through just doing a quest as opposed to you having to research online to try to find a build. This is its own in-game way of creating that or not. Join at the fortress. Do you have the teleport option? No. So world map. Fortress. Vessa and Haley. Now that's brisk, baby.
What made you come all the way out here in the cold?
Why does everybody keep asking me the same question?
I think
We
this
are
visit
following
might
orders.
check up on us because our report is late.
There's nothing new to report. The situation here is the same as it was yesterday. The enemy is still sending troops to retake the fortress. Haley's been targeting their commanders, so they're now holed up and not going.
They're both cold based, so this is their wheelhouse.
Destroyed the Ironheart.
If I had been here then, that might have been possible.
Hey, you were stranded here before.
Jeez! No wonder they call that the slap heard around the world.
If you'd been with me, I wouldn't have gotten hurt in the first place.
Well, I'm very sorry.
Are you?
Anyway, about Alpha. This is just a theory.
Damn!
Is it possible he was teleported into void space, just like what happened when the Ironheart was destroyed? As we haven't found his body, I think we should consider all possibilities.
I wouldn't call that a possibility. I'd call it wishful thinking.
That's going to be a clipping opportunity.
I'll wish for that too. However, we should pin our hopes on Albion, not Alpha. We can't have Alpha return from the void only to discover that Albion has been turned into a Vulgus stronghold.
You are absolutely right.
Right. Let's play rock, paper, scissors. Loser has to go and wreak some havoc down there. Haley's out. She's got sniping to do. Those bastards are too well hidden to spot. We need bait to lure them out. So here we go. Rock, paper, scissors. Nice. Have fun. I'll be watching through the scope.
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock, ass. Initiate the disruption. We're in, boys. No, no, no. Don't get up. Apparently I missed something. I gotta remember there's a clip command. That could be highlighted though after the stream. Oh, okay. Keep bashing my head into a wall.
Hit confirmed. Great job with Operation Bait.
Why don't we take a break until the next commander shows up?
Fiesta. Something just appeared over there behind the fortress.
Wait. What the hell is that?
A giant warship? A ring? I'm back. You can pick up where you left off.
Damn it. Even Haley can't shoot
I rest
that.
my case. They didn't do that on purpose.
Can stop it?
Nope, not at all.
We'll have to try. That's all we've got. Haley, hand me the scope. Get visual confirmation. You'd better see it for yourself before relaying the situation to HQ.
Move to Albion.
So many warships on the move. The situation is even worse than I thought. Descendant, for now, please report to HQ.
What's up, guys? Truly, just a happy accident.
It seems the enemy is committing all their forces to preparations for an all-out war.
Amelia, have you confirmed the route of the Vulgus warships?
Not yet. I was going to assign personnel to be dispatched to the zones first, while waiting for the report.
HQ, need a descendant?
You need
I'll
squelch
go. I
oil.
just got all my booster shots.
Copy that. Thank you for volunteering, Captain.
I'm glad she seems to be doing well. But Harris is still a new Descendant, and I'm not sure if it's wise to send her on a solo mission.
I'll go with her.
Are you sure? I mean, you
No,
barely slept last
she
night
used a
while
speed
helping out
stick.
HQ.
I'm used to pulling all-nighters. Besides, I'm no longer part of HQ.
Just give me
I'm
coffee.
a Descendant, and I need to focus on missions.
Understood. In that case, Nell, you are banned from entering HQ from now on. Moving forward, please maintain peak physical condition so you can be deployed at a moment's notice.
Understood,
Banned
Operations Executive Officer.
From HQ?
Descendant, would you mind going on this mission as well? Having someone there with your experience would be very helpful.
That's a good idea. I've just received a report that some of the Vulgus warships from the Fortress have been spotted above Axion. Please accompany the rookie Descendants to Axion.
Rookie, huh? I guess it is reassuring to have a veteran like you along. I know what you're capable of more than most. I hope I can rely on you to have my back.
Descendant, the guide is confirming the coordinates of the enemy fleet in Axion. I'll send them to you. Please proceed in that direction.
What?
The signal is about to be
All right, I'm
jammed.
on my way.
Wait, Harris, you shouldn't go out there on your own.
Talk to the guide and Descendants at Axion Plains. The login screen shows this whole area in flames. Apparently that has not happened yet. At least it hasn't happened for me. I'm sure I'll catch up with the rest at some point. All right. World map. Axiom Plains. Zone unavailable in current difficulty. Sounds good. Tick, tick, tick. And we're off. Don't mind me. While exploring the Axiom Plains, you encounter operable stabilizers to mine ore. You must activate each stabilizer to send out a drone. Eliminate all the Vulgus. Okay. Interesting. What are you looking at?
Whoa.
Oh,
You're really
she's tripping
smart.
out over guide. That's what that is.
What's 123 times 321?
Harris, what on earth are you doing?
I'm just having fun with the guide while I wait around. I wanted to chat to her for ages. I wonder how you actually operate. RK is basically just a connection protocol. There must be a separate central system that controls your output, right?
I do not know myself. The data related to the output system is encrypted.
Ha! So even though the system data is encrypted, that doesn't affect your operation. Amazing. Honestly, I didn't really believe you actually existed until I saw you with my own eyes. I thought the Descendants were experiencing some kind of collective stress hallucination or something.
Harris, you're being disrespectful to the guide and the Descendant.
Ah, damn. You're right. I guess I'm speaking my mind too much. I'm sorry.
Harris, I am not human. I am an artificial intelligence. I won't be offended if you are impolite.
What are you talking about? Being polite to machines is extremely important. Isn't that right, Nell? I mean, every time we build a new tactical transport, we give it a proper christening and ask it to take care of us. Oh, you haven't experienced this yet, have you? Okay, if you don't give a transport a nice thank you pat after you've used it, it gets all sulky and breaks down within a month.
That's just a construction core crew superstition. Oh, never mind. Enough chatter, Harris. Guide, do we have confirmation of the final coordinates of the Vulgus fleet?
No, I have failed to confirm them. Every time a ship is identified, jamming signals are transmitted from multiple locations.
Looks like they've installed jamming devices in Axion to prevent any tracking. I'll investigate
You've
the
got
transmitter
mail.
locations.
I'll go too. This kind of thing is my specialty.
All right, let's split up.
Descendant, environmental data collection at the Axiom deposit has been completed. Please activate the stabilizer.
She looks like she's gawking at some kind of person that she thinks is attractive and chatting with somebody about it. And all she's doing is looking at the guide's shoulder. It's really weird. Drop the beat.
I have accessed the terminal.
Hacking
Initiating hacking
engaged.
sequence.
Running, running, and running, running. Any day now.
Hacking complete. Analyzing data.
Ah, this jamming device was a trap. Now be careful. Touch it and it'll blow.
Harris, the Vulgus are nearing your position. Watch out.
Now, Harris, are you all right?
Ha! Of course. We're heading back now.
You guys are out here. I was inside. What kind of threat did you guys have to deal with?
Guide, have you analyzed the Vulgus data that the Descendant found?
I have. However, I could not find any information on the Vulgus fleet.
I see. Understood. The search for the jamming devices has also proved unsuccessful. Any further investigation would be pointless. We should return to Albion.
You sound so defeated.
Please stay here and continue trekking Corel until we receive new orders from HQ.
Hang on now. Can I stay a little longer too? I can build my experience and chat with the guide.
Harris, my systems are overloaded. I need time to cool down.
Well, that is fairly impressive. You must be the first Descendant to overload the guide. All right then, Harris. You can join the Axion Recon Squad. I'll inform HQ.
Great. Thanks. I'll call you if anything happens.
Albion. That looks kind of cyberpunk. That or I've been playing too much cyberpunk lately. Which is possible.
Descendant, HQ has reviewed the data you retrieved. I find it strange that despite it being a substantial volume of data, there's not a single line about the fleet.
It looks like they intentionally suppressed that information in case the data fell into human hands. Which means...
The exact location of the Vulgus fleet is extremely important to them.
Exactly. It means safeguarding those coordinates was far more important to them than us discovering the data.
I hope the coordinates don't point them here. Just in case, I'll reinforce Albion's defenses.
It should be fine. We have the RK weapon, and above all, Albion has orbital defense batteries. Of course, this might be an overly optimistic assessment, and we will need to reevaluate from a more practical perspective, but,
Amelia, you worry too much. I understand your concern, but if our executive officer is anxious, the soldiers will pick up on it.
I'm sorry. Then I will look into ways to relax and...
Now, you're making her even more stressed. Thanks to you, Descendant, HQ now has a full understanding of the specifics of the Vulgus movements.
I seriously doubt that.
Focus on waging information warfare for the time being. Please focus on personal training and recovery until your next mission. We're on the verge of an all-out war, and your well-being is of paramount importance.
That's right. You're always welcome to act as a training partner for a rookie if you need.
I'll be in touch soon. Thank you for your efforts, Descendant.
The story thickens. And the plot. Incoming! Oh no.
Descendant, do you remember our journey? The Ironheart. That was where it all began. Fighting against the Vulgus who sought the Ironheart. We have overcome countless dangers. In the end, we destroyed the Ironheart.
My arcade was meant for this moment.
And witness the noble sacrifice of our friend. And yet, there was no end to Corral's ambition to restore the shattered Ironheart. He is preparing an even greater threat. He will never cease. Descendant, only you can stop Corral. With the power passed down from the ancestors, you are humanity's last hope. Please protect Ingress in the final battle.
Warning. Large enemy force detected in the
Uh-oh.
The Albion alert has been raised from level 3 to level 2. All descendants stationed in Albion proceed immediately to HQ.
Let's see anything yet. What's going on?
Thank you for coming. The weather's pretty bad out there, isn't it? As
No.
I'm sure you've heard,
It was
Vulgus
fine.
forces across Ingress have begun converging on the Axian plains. At the same time, we've seen a noticeable decrease in the frequency of attacks. Although, that's not always a good sign. These kind of tactics are usually seen in battle preparations, when forces are securing supplies. That is to say, when war is imminent.
The number of recent hacking attempts on HQ's comms grid has been off the charts. HQ has therefore raised the alert for all zones, including Albion, by 1 level.
Only 1 level.
Of course, Albion has its orbital defense batteries, but they are not invulnerable.
The defense batteries are the pinnacle of human and Magister technology. You don't need to worry, Amelia. Descendant.
That was your
I need to request
next
a favor
mistake,
before we
not your
begin the
first
next
one.
operation. With the recent increase in our alert level, a large number of new recruits have been deployed to the front lines. We didn't have any major issues at first. But as the levels of military tensions rise, we're seeing a gradual increase in the number of recruits complaining about anxiety.
Yes, I received that report as well. The most serious situation is around the recruits stationed in Kingston. And as it's difficult to provide rapid treatment for mental health, the medical corps is concerned.
Descendant, please go and assess the situation in Kingston. We need to get a sense of what it's actually like out in the field, not just rely on our interpretation of the data.
Oh, on your way there, Could you also check on the recruits stationed in Albion? Many of them look up to you, so just talking to them would be a major boost to their morale.
This rain is really coming down.
Why don't I collect some
I hope it stops
wayward
soon.
sheep while I'm at it? $4 million.
You're here. All clear, sir. Huh? But being scared doesn't mean I should just go AWOL. My wife gave birth a few days ago. We had a beautiful baby girl. Not that she needed to know that. She takes after me, so she's absolutely gorgeous. Well,
And covered in armor.
I haven't seen her yet. I'd love you to meet her when the war is over. And now you're here, everything will be okay, right?
Oh, this rain feels a lot like tears. Descendant! Huh. You came to give us a boost. Thank you. I knew you were a good person.
They said you were short.
I'm all right. My comrades and me have trained hard. I'm sorry. It's just that a few days ago, I heard that a childhood friend was killed in action. Jackie. He was rebellious, but he had a big heart. A couple of days ago, while scouting the outskirts
Jackie,
of Kingston,
huh? I've been playing way too much Cyberpunk.
I should stop crying.
Laughing at me from the afterlife? Oh my god, that has to be a Cyberpunk reference. That has to be.
Loyalty and honor. All clear, sir. Oh, it's you, Descendant. RK. It's a mysterious power, all right. And some soldiers are afraid of it, but honestly, I envy those who have it. Being on the front
Why
lines
is he
can be scary,
lethargic? He doesn't
but
sound like
it means I
it.
can make a bigger contribution to the war effort. By the way, there's a rumor that the underworld boss who's been laying low recently is actually a Descendant. I heard they're incredibly strong. A weakling like me will never become a Descendant.
You missed
I'm the
it?
weakest in my squad.
Oh,
If war does break
okay.
out, I'll probably be the first to... Yeah, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Forget I said anything. Descendant? Descendant, please wait!
So this guy over here says, I just heard that a longtime friend of mine died. His name was Jackie. He's probably looking at me from the afterlife, smiling and making jokes like he always did. Tell me that's not a Cyberpunk reference.
Please forgive the intrusion. My name is Russ, comms operator. I heard you were heading out to check on the situation in Kingston. Is that correct?
If
Last
I
night, several soldiers
finish
like
dealing with all you
including my
bleeding
friend
hearts.
Derek, disappeared while on night watch in Kingston. The higher-ups are treating it as desertion due to anxiety, but Derek is not that kind of soldier. He was one of the most mentally resilient people in my trainee group. He even talked another soldier out of deserting. I'm begging you, Descendant, please, if you can spare some time, please find Derek. If he's in no state to return, even just an update would be enough. I'm so sorry to bother you with this, but please, for my sake.
We could probably handle that. Time to go to Kingston. That's not a good sign.
Is that you, Descendant?
Oh, there you are. It's like, I know I hear a voice.
I survived. When grain fell, I gave up.
Good to meet you.
Tracking.
I'm Scar, the Echo Swamp Outpost Squad Leader.
That's a little bit too on the
This
nose.
isn't my assigned area,
And
but
you
I
have
came
a
to
scar
help
on your
after I
nose.
received an urgent support request from the Kingston Squad Leader. Huh. Are you searching for deserters as well, Descendant? Derek. Yes, I've heard of him. He was the recruit who had perfect scores on the final marksmanship evaluation. I understand he enlisted voluntarily so he could support his single mother. For someone like that to desert.
He must really have a sweet tooth.
Of course, it's natural for the number of deserters to rise as the conflict intensifies. And as Albion is the only safe place in Ingress right now, they usually turn up here and are apprehended sooner or later. But not one of the recruits reported to have deserted yesterday has been found yet. It seems to me that this isn't just a simple case of desertion.
I
Let's
think
continue the search.
the hair
I'll
really
provide
helps
cover.
with that. At least from what images I have in my head. I haven't actually played the Resident Evil games, but I've seen a number of different clips.
In advance for your support.
No, again, don't get up.
Descendant, I'm picking up a biosignal nearby.
You are? Uh-oh.
There's a survivor over there.
Where's the voice coming from? Well, he's not moving anymore.
Hey, wake up. Hey! Hang on, I'm picking up another biosignal in the area. Who's there?
It's you, Descendant. Thank you. I thought I was a goner for sure. You know, I was just standing guard like usual. Then I heard my mother's voice coming from the outpost. I just wanted to go check it out. When it came to, I was standing in a strange place. In that place, Yeah, that's right. I heard the voices of Corell and Eamon. I've only ever encountered them in the records. The other soldiers were dragged in front of those bastards one by one. And then I heard screams. I managed to escape, barely. But they'll come after me soon.
Calm down, recruit. Let's get you home. The Vulgus are on their way, just like you said. Damn it, I can't get through to HQ. Comms are down. Descendant, please activate the emergency communicator over there. Descendant, please escort the recruit to the coordinates I've given you.
I think I just kill everyone. Really? Escort 5 wayward sheep.
Hold on just a little longer. Transport's on its way.
Okay. I'm fine. Be careful, Descendant.
The enemy is swarming. Your priority is to protect the recruit.
Jump around. Jump around.
Albion transport on the approach.
So slow.
Thank you for your hard work. I'll escort the new recruit from here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Interesting. Didn't even land and open and him climb in. It just materialized. You've got teleporters.
Descendant, over here. This recruit here wants to thank you.
They haven't cleaned you up yet?
Descendant, thank you for finding Derek.
Oh, so you're Derek?
Squad Leader Scar and Descendant, thank you for saving me. But, about the soldiers who were with me?
We're still looking. But I'm afraid the chances are...
Not good?
Descendant, could I ask a favor? While escaping those Vulgus bastards, I recovered the remains of one of the fallen soldiers. I'd be grateful if you could ask Dr. Kate to identify who it was. I want to return them to their family. It's not much, but someone might be waiting for them.
Thankfully, the artwork that I did last Saturday still is in effect because of the fact that it's been so hot and dry. we did get a little bit of rain recently, but not enough, and it's still been ridiculously hot. So I have the ability to avoid yard work this weekend. Yeah. Nothing like avoiding Mother Nature. Kate to Ammon. Analyze the remains. Ran right by her because I'm distracted jumping.
Oh, hello, Descendant. What's that? Oh, you need this body identified. No problem. I'll get on it right away. I don't know who you were, but thank you for your sacrifice. May you rest in peace.
I love thunderstorms.
Identification analysis has been completed, Descendant.
That was fast.
Name Ronan Luden. Age 20. Occupation Scout. These details don't match what we have on them. Trace amounts of an RK factor detected. Wait, this soldier didn't have an RK factor. Descendant. It looks like Ronan is a similar case to the victims of the experiments conducted at the underwater base. Do you remember the Usurpation Project? The experiments where the Vulgus forcibly awakened and extracted RK from humans. We consider an RK factor to be absent if detected levels are below 0.01.
Okay.
The Prime Hands doesn't respond to levels this low, and even if someone did awaken their RK, it would be too weak to use. But it's possible that the Vulgus tried to forcibly awaken and extract even this very small amount of RK. Why would they do that? Were they hoping for a rare case like Glay or Daya? Wait. The analysis also detected high levels of high-purity void energy. Descendant, I need to head to the lab right away. Contact Captain Harris and check where the body we received this morning was found. This body seems to be exactly the same as the body we received from the captain.
Descendant, over here. I've been waiting here with the guide.
Okay. The plot is thickening. Oh, actually in planes. Actually in planes. I'm looking forward to the weather not requiring me to run 2 freaking separate air conditioning systems to make it bearable. That's all I'm saying. Ugh. Strike! Spare! Alright. What's up, guys? Well, gals.
It has been a long time, Descendant.
Kate's all over the place,
What?
isn't she?
We just talked not long
She's been
ago.
on edge lately. We still haven't figured out how the results of the Usurpation Project, how the extracted RK is being used. We're already stressed out about the upcoming war and the bodies that keep showing up. And now, we've got different bodies turning up. The Vulgus are obviously up to something.
When are they not?
Descendant, I have recently detected several instances of unregistered RK appearing in Axion and then vanishing almost immediately. Tracking the coordinates of that arcade revealed a hidden location. That was where we found the abandoned body.
Right. We don't have much time. Let's look into it quickly before even more bodies appear.
Just a moment, Harris. It has been 7 days since you last rested. You need to take a break.
The body we brought in this morning is a new member of the construction corps. I know how powerless us humans feel when faced with death. How terrifying it is. The sooner we wipe out those Vulgus bastards, the fewer allies we'll lose.
Harris.
7
I see. So that is why.
Still dumb. I'll clear the area. You just go take a nap.
Both of you, shh, for a second. I bugged them. Listen carefully, okay?
Experiment results. Successful. Now, Master Corral can extract Alkay himself.
I knew it! They were conducting weird experiments here.
And we're off.
We will need as much data as possible to disable security.
That kind of data.
Hang on. The bug had captured more.
Just keep running. Just keep running.
But we shall proceed as Master Corral wishes. But implanting Axiom into an organic body is extremely dangerous.
Wait a minute. So, Corell implanted Axiom into his own body. And he's also extracting Arcade directly from humans. Is that right?
Come on in, the water's fine. Totally won't treat you like a electric eel having unwanted company. Move to operations.
Descendant. I can sense Arcade in the Axiom byproduct over there.
Huh? What is that? What were they trying to make?
A golem?
Isn't this an encrypted vault built by the Magisters?
This place is even more unusual than I thought.
Damn it, how did those humans get in here? No, the data must be protected at all costs.
Aha, Descendant. We gotta get that no matter what.
Got it.
These blueprints are encrypted.
Yeah?
Of course they're encrypted.
Then I'll upload them to the internal comms channel. Nace can decrypt them for us. Wait a second. The signature on these blueprints. Where have I seen that before?
Don't know. Where have you?
Descendant! Descendant! Get over here.
Go see Harris, you say. Where are you, Harris? You're over there? Okay, wasn't expecting that.
We're in a really tight spot.
Well, you're the one
Descendant,
standing in a
you remember me
corner.
saying I'd
You
seen
and
the
Blair making
authorization
out.
signature on the blueprint somewhere before, right? I was trying to
Okay.
figure out where I'd seen it when I ran into Blair. Turns out he was looking for me too because of the same signature.
Descendant Harris and me are the only ones in the Descendant Corps who have unrestricted access to the Magister residential district. I have access for food deliveries, and Harris for repairs. But, no matter how you look at it, the signature on the pass from the Magister Council is identical to the signature on the blueprints.
I'll let you have this for a while, so you can take a closer look when no one else is around. Check out the back of the pass, and you'll see what I mean.
I thought those counselors were pretty cool customers, but they really pushed me to hustle on delivery days.
I know, right? It was funny how they'd act all high and mighty, but then spy over my shoulder when I was doing repairs. Ugh, I really hope we don't have trouble with the Magisters. Not at a time like this.
So, my fellow Magisters have really done it now.
You were listening, Annis?
Magisters are probably humanity. Yes, I've checked the blueprints myself. It's definitely the Council's signature. As you know, Magisters have access to all of humanity's data. As soon as the blueprint data was uploaded to the internal comms channel, the Magister Council reached out to your HQ. By now, Zenith is likely to be arranging a meeting with Human High Command. A gag order has been issued to all Magisters. I am unable to say anything further. I'm sorry.
So you have...
The Council was working with the Vulgus in the development of technology. I don't know if you'll believe me now that trust between us has been broken, human child. But the artisan class is on humanity's side. We were completely unaware of this. We have had absolutely no contact with the Vulgus in any form. I truly hope that us artisans and humanity never find ourselves in conflict with each other.
You have some explaining to do, Zenith.
Uh-oh. He's got some explaining to do. Is he here for the meeting physically? Because that would be fast. Yeah, she's here.
You are being very emotional, which is, I dare say,
Not very becoming of an executive officer.
Don't change the subject! The Council of Magisters has violated the most important clause of the treaty. Article 1, Section 1 of the Alliance Treaty. Under no circumstance shall either party take the side of Corel. This is a serious issue that could, in a worst-case scenario, lead to the dissolution of the Alliance.
Enough. I have provided sufficient explanation. The Magisters have no intention of breaking the Alliance. Strictly speaking, this incident was not a violation of the treaty either. To clarify this matter, our Grand Master has requested a meeting with Human Command.
Are you saying the Grand Master will attend the meeting in person?
Indeed, she will. However, her health has deteriorated significantly recently, so I posed meeting in your domain. The environment of Ingress is not well suited to the constitution of our faction. So, though it may be inconvenient, we will meet in a secure location chosen by us.
Very well. In turn, key personnel from our Descendant Corps will also attend. As the intention of the Council of Magisters remains a mystery to us, we have no choice but to be on our guard.
Very well. They may attend. If they prove themselves worthy of the honor.
Man, she is full of it. I don't care what kind of figure she's got.
The Magister secure area is off limits to unauthorized personnel. For verification purposes, you will need to do this simple test. If you are a competent Descendant, this should not be difficult. A little observation will reveal the answer.
Are you joking me right now? This is not a test for competency. This is you being a pain in the butt.
Good. You are relatively skilled. Look closely. Only one of these devices is functioning properly. Magister technology does not lie. Most impressive.
Don't waste my time.
A smart Descendant deserves a reward. You are granted access to the secure area.
So, where's the double cross? Sabotage.
It is good to see you again, Human Commander. You must be the Descendant.
Galadriel? Is that you?
Grand Master of the Council of Magisters.
to see you again, Grand Master.
Likewise, Executive Officer Stallone. It has been some time since our last meeting, but the officer next to you is...
It is a pleasure to meet you. I am Tactical Adjutant Amelia Fontana.
Ah, I see. So, you have filled the vacancy created by Adjutant Hathaway. I apologize. I haven't been feeling well. I will get straight to the point. The blueprints. It is true that the Council of Magisters was involved in their creation. However, the partner with whom we collaborated was not Corel, but Eamon.
Do I really need to remind you that Eamon works for Corel?
Human command. Eamon is not on the side of Corel.
What?
Are you saying Eamon is a traitor?
For a very long time. He has been biding his time, waiting for an opportunity to take revenge on Corel.
I did sense that there was friction between Eamon and Corel.
Interesting twist.
But do you have any evidence?
Yeah.
As you know, Eamon is a very cautious and reticent commander. Unless he permits it, the only evidence I can present is the trust we have built up over the years. By which I mean the fact that you have remained safe until now, despite the Council's cooperative relationship with Eamon, should serve as evidence in itself.
I see. Further discussion would appear to be pointless. Given the sensitive timing with war on the horizon, we will maintain our alliance. However, we cannot accept that this action doesn't constitute a violation of the treaty based on your word alone. Therefore, we revoke the Magisters' access to humanity's key classified information and their ownership of Axiom Ore.
All right, if that is HQ's decision. But, humans, remember that you are not the only ones concerned for the safety of this planet.
And that's why the only person that we've had on our side not giving us more hell is Annis. Pain in the butt.
Descendant, what do you think?
I think they don't know how to be upfront and honest with us. And we keep working with them regardless.
The Magisters and Eamon. If the Council had actually leaked military secrets to Eamon, Albion would have been in danger long ago. However, that does not mean we can forgive them.
Eamon has made Ingress suffer countless times as a Vulgus general. Especially with the Usurpation Project. You know all too well what the victims of those experiments had to endure. Descendant, do you remember the hidden message Eamon left for humanity?
No. Other than he's a royal pain in the bus. But
whether that is true or not is even more unclear now, but if he really is an ancestor, that means a human used other humans as test subjects. That is unforgivable.
You're right. But we can't afford to make enemies of the Magisters just yet. We have to maintain our alliance and find out what Eamon and the Council are up to. If their actions will have a negative impact on humanity, it will serve as evidence to pressure the Council. But it won't be easy. For now, let's focus on other operations, Amelia.
Yes, of course. Descendant, we've recently discovered what we believe to be traces left behind by Corel throughout Ingress. We have formed a Corel tracking task force and need you to assist them with the pursuit.
All right, Corel tracking task force, over here.
Lepik, we're facing a war. Tone it down.
Let it go. That's just how he is.
All right.
Professor, have you finally earned the right to wear belief, then?
Not exactly. But given the circumstances, I don't have a choice. We have to win this war, so I have the time to work on earning that right.
Yes, we do.
Ultimate
All right. Let's
outfits.
discuss our strategy before we head out. Descendant, can you turn this off for a second?
I've had special orders from HQ. Descendant, on the surface, we're the Corel Tracking Task Force, but we'll actually be splitting into two groups. One team will still track Corel, while the other will investigate the Magisters. Got it? We can't risk being bugged, so don't do anything that'll draw attention to you.
It's sad that things have come to this. I thought the Magisters, at least, were on our side.
Can't we trust the Artisan class, though? They work through the night all the time to craft our ultimate equipment.
We can't trust them blindly. On the battlefield, allies today could become enemies tomorrow.
Whatever. We eliminate Corel, and that solves our problem, right? Let's get this over with. I want to be free again.
Aren't you already free? You're always wandering around by yourself when you're not out on a mission.
Viessa, just having the right mindset isn't enough to accomplish anything. We have to be able to see the whole picture.
Yes, thank you, boys. Enough chit-chat. Let's get on with the mission. Descendant, we'll head toward the fortress to track down Corel. I'll go ahead to scout the area. You go join the special guest I invited.
Okay. Finding Haley at the fortress. Number 17.
Number 17, Colon Special Forces, at your service.
Oh, at least we know you're regular. All right. Nice. All right, find Haley at the fortress. Well, that is going to wrap it up for this evening. I've got some more story to do, thankfully. I'm glad I didn't burn through it, or I didn't burn through it in the first evening. Even if I have made significant progress into it, I still have Raven to try to procure, so that'll be a interesting little adventure in and of itself. But with that, thanks for hanging out, Blaze and Shiny. Hopefully you have a good rest of your evening, and I hope to see you next stream. Take care.